Hello Knight here, welcome back to my Empire Total War campaign. We're playing as the Dutch faction, Netherlands, and I think just at the last turn, we ended the last episode, I remembered that we had a fleet down here. We're going to blockade their trade. Okay, in fact they've got a navy there, which is just as well that we actually did block it. I don't want any of their guys to escape. It's only a 5th rate. The Persians actually turned over to our side last term. Turned over to the dark side. They went over to us. They're now very friendly with us. They're allied with us, and they're actually attacking the Ottomans, which is good. The trade partners are Mughals. They're very friendly with the Mughals, of course. We're rapidly progressing towards the end of our campaign in North America. I think we've basically got to take out the Cherokees and the Iroquois, plus some of the Huron-Wyandot, I think they're up here. And that'll be it. Then we'll move all these armies over towards the Mughal Empire and we'll attack, because we've still got one more territory we need to take, which is Karnataka, I think, to get our objectives. Pretty certain that's the case. Yeah, we just need Karnataka. We've obviously got loads and loads of territories. We've met that easily. Okay, but Turkey is or the Ottomans rather, I should correctly call them, are our enemies at the moment. So we're going to continue with our war against them. I think we're about to take out... Yeah, we're about to attack Istanbul, so let's get on with that. This is almost an auto-resolve, I think, but we're going to fight it so that we can use our artillery against them. Maybe we'll bring on some more artillery if we get the chance. Why can't I move this over? There we go. And then we'll bring our cavalry on afterwards, I think. I've no real I don't really think that we're going to need to bring our guys, to be honest. I think that this army will be enough, although it's quite depleted. We've taken quite a lot of hits. Some of the regiments are very depleted actually, and that number is 4,500, and they've got a fortress. But we can take them out, I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, basically we'll use our artillery to destroy their ability to resist us. We've got very good howitzers that will be able to take them out. And as always, when you're attacking a fortress, the place to attack is on the corners. Don't attack the facing walls, because they can use their artillery against you then. Also, their line troops, of course, who still be on the parapet. But if we can attack from the corner, depends on the way the fortress is configured on the map, but I'm sure we'll be able to attack one of the corners and destroy them, get a breach, so we don't have to escalate, don't have to go up by ladders or rope, and then we'll be able to take them out, I'm sure. There may be quite a lot of fast forwarding in this, because we just could basically use our artillery to destroy them, so it might be a bit tedious, to be honest, but we'll see. Certainly the final assault will do a normal speed, I think. Okay, actually this is not a very good fortress as far as I remember. It means that we can actually, it doesn't have the rebutments, they're called, that come out from the front. It's a pretty poor fortress, to be honest. Well, it's one of the basic ones, I think. We've got, is that Istanbul in the distance? I think it probably is actually. Yeah. Okay. General here. Cav. Put them together. Just here. And let's just form up all the troops into one lump. We're gonna... Yep, that's fine. Okay, I think our reinforcements will come on from over here somewhere. Up this corner. So we're in the right position, I think. Okay, let's get hold of the artillery. Let's start, and let's move nice and close to their fortress. Particularly on this flank. Not on this flank, on this corner. Get the general up with us. We'll speed up shortly once I'm happy where we are. I think we need to be kind of there. I think, let's have a look. That's probably the best position. we need to be quite close to our artillery because they may come out the gate. I wouldn't say it's likely to happen. I tend not to be honest. Can't see anything coming out. Let's fast forward. See if we can get our guys to move up quickly, and then we'll deploy our artillery. We're not getting any hits, as you can see, from their artillery. I think they can't actually reach us at the moment. No one's coming out the gate. We've got our cav to the fore, our cuirassiers, so they'll be able to melee their troops if they do come out the gate. They're probably going to sit there, that would be my guess, and just take it. So we're about to take their lunch money basically. Let's move a bit further forward. Let's just take the speed off. Let's move a bit further forwards so we can basically cover the whole of the fortress. This is what we're looking for. With howitzers we can do terrible damage to them really with them without a carcass shot and explosive shot and round shot. We've got a whole range of stuff that we can bring to bear on them. Okay, I think we're almost there. Can we run? Can we run? Let's run. Got one more battery still to come up, and then we'll start the... Really, to be honest, they should surrender. I mean, that's what would happen. If you'd got this close, if you'd done all your trenching and everything, and you had the siege equipment where it was ready to attack them, the people inside the fortress would know. It's almost like scientific proposition. They know that they can't win. The only way they can win now is probably by coming out. But even then, I really don't think that they could do much against us, to be honest. Let's choose Let's choose... Should we choose round shot? Or should we choose... Let's choose carcass shot. See how far we can get. Let's hit these guys. Oh good, the artillery actually is working. We just see sometimes there's a problem with the artillery. Let's reduce their guys down. What I might do actually is... no, actually we'll have everything on carcass to begin with. And then we'll switch over to round shot to smash this. It's actually taking damage even with the carcass shot, which is interesting. I've never known that before. Never noticed it before, rather. These guys firing at all? They're not, are they? Because we should be, really. We should have at least 2 or 3 shots over by now. Yeah, they're starting to run already, these guys. Let's keep hitting them. Just to make sure we've got these actually firing. Let's hit them. Yeah, we should be firing much quicker than this, to be honest. There's obviously something wrong. That's interesting. I've never noticed that before, that carcass shot will actually do damage to the walls. We're up to 10% already. Obviously round shot will do more. Let's keep this going. Are they not firing? Are they not actually doing anything? Oh, they are. They are doing stuff. Yeah, that's fine. I just thought perhaps they were not firing. 14%. Some good stuff. Let's keep it going. Hopefully we'll just keep funneling these troops into this kill zone. You can see by the red line here we can actually cover almost the whole fortress. In fact, we could actually hit all these troops sitting on the capture point as well shortly. We'll do that soon. Getting these units down, 35, 66, 95, let's hit these guys, get rid of them. So we will switch over to round shot fairly soon. Let's hit these guys. It's almost a full regiment here, I'll say that. They're down to 160 already. Let's go, come on. I have trouble retargeting at the moment. 32, 80, 35. You need to hit some of these regiments that are coming through now. Hit this regiment here, I think. I'm not a great fan of explosive shells, to be honest. I always think carcass and round shot are probably the most effective. They're all going back to the centre, which we'll learn attack it very shortly. Down to 16. Just maybe, should we move up our infantry? I don't think so, not yet, I don't think so. I think what I'm going to do is actually detach some of these units that have suffered a lot of hits. Yeah, we'll put them into another group and we'll send them to the rear actually. Enemy general killed, this is all good stuff. It's like almost in a firing gallery, aren't they? Shooting gallery, the guys. 33. Let's hit this regiment. 80. 102, so we need to hit them. Let's keep this going. It's starting to go, 53%. Oh, don't know where he's running to. 80. Can we hit this regiment? Must be hell in there. $35, 69. These are running off, aren't they now, I think? Retreating. Okay, let's go for here. See if we can hit these guys that are sitting in the centre. And then we'll take down the walls. Okay, anytime you're ready, guys. Let's retarget over here. Go for it, please. 72%. This will go anyway shortly, because I won't probably have to turn over to round shot. Yeah, he's still got some units that are fairly high levels of troops. Right on the far side here, we can't actually reach these guys. I'd like to try and switch to explosive and see if we can hit these guys. Come on, let's do it. Yeah, to be honest, I definitely really prefer the carcass shot. It's just such an infantry killer, it just does really good job on them. Starting to hit them now. Don't know why I'm still aiming over here. Targeting's a bit off. 161, 283, 315, 66. One guy left there. Right, why is the artillery not firing? Should be firing on those guys. Well, we are, but it's not really that impressive, to be honest. They're still fresh, these guys, and of course they've got an inexhaustible supply of artillery shells, so there's not really much chance for these guys. 91%, the walls are going to go soon. Just cannot get them to fire on here, to be honest. Let's turn off fire at will. Let's turn it back on again. Sometimes you need to do that to retarget. And hopefully he's just going to keep... Oh, it's actually gone in that moment. Okay, we'll be moving up shortly, I think. I think we're going to move up now. Let's move up our infantry to here. Bring the cavalry up to here. He's not been able to use his artillery based on the parapets at all at this stage, because we're attacking from the corner here. Well, it's got some units that are going to cause us some casualties. It's got 2 units that have not really been damaged at all. We can maybe clear these guys out. 568, gosh. I believe that they're going to last for much longer. 37, 1. Okay, let's hit these guys. Actually, I'd like to hit these guys if we can reach them. Might not be able to drop behind the wall so easily, behind the fortress walls. Just keep changing, see whether it's actually, to make sure they're actually firing. Are they firing? They are. These guys are not, I don't think. Oh, they are. Okay, this is all looking good. What a mess. What a mess this fortress is going to be. 58, 103. Don't think we can quite hit these regiments at the back. It's got about 500 troops still. Let's see if we go to round shot, I think we can probably hit them. Yeah, just about. Let's see if we can destroy these guys at the back. Look at this, look. It's just a pile of corpses. Getting ready to come through. I think a cavalry charge will finish off these 10 or 12 guys. They had actually turned off completely. They're weird, just weird. I'm going to go back and make sure they are actually firing. It does tend to glitch quite a lot, the artillery, which is obviously not very good if you're fighting a battle against a fortress. Just got to watch the trajectory here that we don't lose anything. Starting to hit here, 49. This will collapse and probably kill this regiment. That's what we're aiming to do. Ah, good, they're moving towards the centre, I think. Or are they all leaving? I think they might all be leaving. We might be able to win this without actually losing a single man. This is quite possible. 83. Let's go over to... No, let's continue with that. Okay, there's no one on the main spot. Okay, obviously their only hope was to come out, and they've not done that. Let's hit these guys. Now we can get them in target. We'll hit these guys. It'll be a completely effective artillery battle, to be honest. Let's hit these guys if we can. Such a mess. Such a mess this fortress. We're going to have to repair it, of course. But we've not taken any losses at all, I don't think, so far. Still firing? They are. There we go. Looks like they're going. Okay, not quite sure whether they really are leaving. Maybe they are. I think possibly they are. Let's switch over to round shot. Cleverly knows when he's out of range, actually. He's out of range now, so if we go to round shot, we'll hit them. The round shot, let's throw the cavalry in. Let's put the infantry in. Boom. Keep the artillery going. Should be able to fire over our guys, of course, all the time. So we've got 156. Is he coming in? Maybe a charge from the cav will be enough. Going to lose some troops by the looks of it. Actually, I'm not really sure, to be honest. Let's end the battle. Let's see if we lost anyone. Let's have a quick look. This will be interesting. Might be the most bloodless victory we've ever gained over Istanbul. We lost 2 guys, actually. And they didn't kill anyone, so that was friendly fire. We lost the 2 guys. They were very unlucky, those 2 guys. Yeah, we killed 4,500 of them, and we lost 2 guys. Impressive. Shows you how effective artillery is in this game. Obviously their only hope was to come out. If they'd come out and fought us, then they would have done a lot more damage to us, but obviously wished to stay inside their fortress. Okay, right. What we're going to do now, I think we're going to take out Athens. I think this was the next. This will be a normal battle. Again, he's got decent artillery, not really anything in the way of cavalry. Mob, basically. So if we use our hussars to take out his artillery, he'll be forced to attack us. So that's assault. We're not going to wait around for 5 turns or whatever it was for them to come out. Yeah, it's a good tip actually. Always attack fortresses on the corners. Don't ever attack them when you'll face the main flat walls, because they can obviously man their guns and fire at you. You'll take many more losses. It's the first time I've noticed though that in all these games I've played of Empire, it's the first time I've noticed that the carcass shot still damages the walls. I'm normally aiming for troops up on parapets to clear the parapets, but obviously we sustained a long bombardment there, so that's obviously what did it. Okay, here I think we're going to go dividing our army into 2. We're going to have 2 wings, and in fact the deployment zone is fantastic because we can get very close to them. We're going to, in fact, what I'm going to do, he did have 1 unit of cav, but I'm not really worried about that. We're going to put all of our hussars over here, and they'll be pushing round over this hill and then down into the valley here to attack wherever their artillery is. He might be, yeah, we're in a bad position here to be honest. He's up on the hill. He might be inside the town, it's possible, over here. He's certainly got a very good position for his own artillery. We've just seen how effective these guys can be. We will deploy them immediately, and yeah, that's not good. It's not good. I think he had line of sight artillery, didn't he? So he didn't have howitzers. That's what I'm trying to say in my clumsy way. So if we're down here, I'm not entirely sure we'll be able to get us. He'll be able to get plunging fire against us, I think, but not anything too much to worry us. General. We might have to move our general at some stage. Let's go for a straightforward line. Let's get into 3s if we can, 3 ranks. That's better. Let's throw out the light infantry. Let's put them, so he did have 1 unit of right, I seem to have lost one of my 12-pounder units for some reason. There we go. Okay, so are they all deployed? Are they all using that? I'm going to put them behind the infantry, because it might well be that he will just attack us. He may be forced into coming towards us. I doubt it. I think he's going to sit there, because he has artillery to begin with. He's probably going to sit there and not worry about it. Just going to make sure these have all selected a... Right, okay, so everything should be carcass shot. And the infantry we're going to put here in the front. We'll deploy... There's no point in deploying stakes, to be honest. We'll certainly have them in light infantry doctrine, light infantry behaviour. Okay, let's have a look and try and see where his guys are. Hit these guys straight away. Let's bring our cavalry straight in. Take out his artillery. He does have a lot of troops actually. Let's keep this going. We've got the first hit in. We need to move up, I think. Yeah, we're going to move up. Guys, come on, run, run, run. We're going to be hit by these guys. Run, run. Let's get away from these guys as quickly as possible before they decide to fire on us. So we've got to use our artillery on their artillery. Gosh, are they hitting us? It's so annoying if they are. I don't think they hit any of us. Oh, we lost a guy, a single guy. We need to push round here. Didn't realise we had 6 artillery pieces. Quite sure who they're firing on. They should be firing on the artillery. These guys should be running. They've got a good position here actually, these guys. Can't really go that far forwards, to be honest. We need to form up here. Just here. Let's get the infantry behind. Okay, so we're doing alright. These artillery should be taking these guys out. I think it's probably important to use our cav. Take out some of these guys. In fact, we're going to crash into these guys because we're suffering hits. We're not doing any damage to them. Okay, that's alright. So the artillery to hit these, horsemen, etc. Okay, set those back. Let's move up. Okay, so we're holding on this wing. Delhi horsemen, I think we'll take those out shortly. Let's crash in the back here. Oh no, 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 no. Artillery, you're supposed to be here. Or in fact anywhere other than where you're actually hitting. Are they gone? They're not quite gone, are they? Do as you're told. Right, let's come up to here. Yeah, although we're attacking uphill, we're fine. I think we've not really got a problem, to be honest. And this is obviously just a garrison, so you don't need to worry about destroying them. We just need to get them to retreat. Ooh, I think I'm going to have to turn off my artillery because I think it's probably causing quite a lot of damage. It can be very effective, as we just saw, but it can also be a bit of a pain. What I'm going to do, I don't think we can reach these guys. I would like to maybe move forwards, use our artillery on them. Let's move up. All this is cleared out now. It's the only place where they're running off to. Shattered, so they're not coming back, which is good. Whoa, don't fire on our own guys. Got guys in melee there. Let's retreat. What I'm going to try and do is use our artillery. Destroy these last few guys. They're shattered, that's good. Coming towards us. It's got 2 units there. Square. I think we may well be able to hit them now, to be honest. Oh, so we've got guys fighting here. Winning slightly, right. Let's change that. Let's use the cavalry to charge them downhill in the back. I don't think they'll be winning soon. 78 actually, they've done really well against them. There we go. Okay, that should end their ideas of doing us any more damage. They're routing, that's good, so they don't hit artillery. Let's halt them for the moment. Just want to clear that out. What are these guys doing? What do I see? They've come up. They've actually come up. 3 units left. Okay, where's my light infantry? Let's put them in front. Okay. Let's run them. Turn their fire on. These guys to join in. Deploy the artillery because we're not going to have enough chance to actually use them otherwise, unless we do so quickly. Hussars behind them. Whoa, I thought we were losing a regiment there for a moment. Run behind, they're not good at... They've got a volley in, let's run them behind now. They're not good at melee, light infantry. These guys on the contrary are. Should be it, I think. And we're going to settle up because we don't want the artillery firing our own guys. Okay, this is all very good. Let's end the battle because this is again a siege, another heroic victory. So that's the end of Athens as well. Not the end of it, but we captured it. We lost 600, they lost 3,000. That's not too bad. Okay, let's repair. We'll repair the army, of course. Plenty of cash to do so. Okay, right. Want to build anything here? I can afford to build some of these things. We've got to watch in case they break out. We've got that there that we need to destroy. University, that looks like... Right, we need to destroy that. This will be terrible actually, public order here, but we're not worried too much. Once these are repaired, we destroyed this. Sorry, destroyed this. And... Population estate. Actually, surprisingly enough, the Turks have actually upgraded a lot of their stuff. Normally, it's in a real terrible state. They don't tend to focus on their economy at all. Okay, I think we're in very good defensive positions here. We're either in fortresses or in towns. It'd be interesting to see what they do, see if they try to come forwards towards us. Can we move this out? We can't actually, I don't think. Well, we probably could. It won't be able to get very far. No, in fact, it can't move out at all. Okay, right, so region captured Greece. Region captured Rumelia. It's Constantinople or Istanbul. I think we're kind of done in Europe actually. I don't think there's anything more we can do. Probably upgrade that. That's fairly safe. Lumber mill. Actually, the lumber mills are really good. I should really concentrate on those. 1200, for instance. 1200. These are all very, very good. The trappers are not worth it so much because we're not going to have a trade with anyone fairly soon, and there's no way around that, to be honest, because we're going to be destroying the. Let's do some upgrading here because obviously our money is going to plummet once. Only 750 that one, so 750 that one. Let's have a look over here. Sometimes these are quite good. Trapper, fur market. Yeah, this is nearly 1200. Sorry, 1100. Let's have a look. 750. That's still worth doing. What we're looking to do is to build up enough money so that we can continue our battle against the Marathas. What we do have to look at actually is taxation to see whether we've got it up to the full amount. So I've got the roads, because obviously that makes a difference. It's interesting, they've actually done all their roads, which is quite interesting. So those are quite late in the game now, aren't we, I suppose? Near coming up to 1750. So, yeah. Okay, so we've got two armies here. I think what I'm probably going to do is take this army over once things are okay, once things are settled down here. Still a little bit. We move out, I think that it will probably... Yeah, we've got to keep our army in there for a little bit longer. It was their main capital. Not their main capital, their capital, sorry. Yeah, we'll move an army down here just to make sure the Caucasus is nice and safe. We can push through here to Yerevan and Tbilisi, of course. We'll be doing that. And once we've destroyed all of the Turkish armies in Europe, which will take a while in here, this European side, we'll be moving on to attack them over here. What I was going to do is maybe go and do some raiding, I think, on their ports. Let's have a look and see what we got here. Can this guy done anything so far? He can't actually get through there, I don't think. We've got... Let's move that. Let's send this guy this way. Need to block the Mediterranean, just here. That's good. Excuse me. Okay, and we're going to do a little bit of raiding, I think, on the Turkish ports. We haven't really done much towards Egypt so far, so we're going to have a look down here, look on the coast, just in case he's moving armies along here. No, he isn't. Let's damage that. Let's damage that. Got some troops, but I think they're moving round towards up here, Rumelia, to Ankara. We're just going to go for a trip around, try and destroy as much as possible of their ports. He's repairing that, so we'll destroy that. Let's destroy that. Got a little cruise. Let's destroy that. Okay, I think that's all of his ports damaged. I don't think there's any more. Oh, maybe. Oh, this is ours actually. Boom, let's do that. Let's do that, because that's quite safe there. Okay, let's move out there. Okay, so we've damaged all his ports. I can't see where he's got a fleet, to be honest. I was a bit worried that he had a fleet. That's why he took up station at Gibraltar with our fleet, in case he tried to break out. But it doesn't appear that he's got any fleet at all, which sounds weird. He's got one ship here that we're actually blockading. I can't believe he hasn't got any ships, to be honest. There must be somewhere. I hope they're not in the trade areas. That'll be dangerous for us if they are. Okay, so you can see already that the Turkish areas have shrunk quite considerably in Europe. He's got Bulgaria, Belgrade and Moldavia and Sarajevo, but we'll be taking those out next turn. We're going to let him have a turn and maybe fight some defensive battles. We've chosen our ground very carefully. We're either on bridges or in forts, so I'm quite happy with that. I don't think they can even reach these areas here. I think you can't actually get to them. We can actually repair this ourselves now, can't we? Because that's one of ours. The Navy. What should we do with the Navy? Let's move up to there. Okay, I'm thinking about maybe... I was thinking about maybe moving an army down towards Egypt, towards down here. Once he moves his units around here, we'll have a look at that. Maybe we've got to destroy all these armies in Europe, and then we can concentrate on his Asian territories, Anatolia, etc., and these areas around here in Egypt and the Middle East. Right, okay, I think we're done here. We want to try and do a bit more upgrading, I think. And we're going to have a quick look at North America. It's mainly, I'm looking at this for the future now, that this will all bring money in. I'm just going to check our territories to see if we've got them all in payment. We don't, by any means actually, so that could have an effect. -4, so we can't do anything there. We've still got to do that. Why is that -4? Cambridge, no building. One turn and we'll get a coaching in. So that should be fine there. What about Sweden? -2, so why is that so bad? Let's have a look. What are we building here? Forest, and actually here we're building coaching, so again that'll probably be okay. Yeah, next turn we can bring that into payment. Moscow, that's -1, so in fact next turn we'll be able to bring that into payment. And Algiers, -3. Are we building anything here? I don't think we are. Coaching in, let's build that Baldy house just to get things up happy. Yeah, okay, so pretty much okay. What about that? -2, so we're not going to be able to do anything on that until 2 or 3 turns. There's not much income available there anyway, to be honest. 75, so it's not really a big issue. Okay, right, I think we're done. Any ministers we want to kick? Don't think so, they're pretty good actually. Not bad at all. Might get worse if we kick anyone. Trade, I say trade will disappear soon. Pretty soon we're going to be attacking the Mughal Empire. We're getting 44,000 from them. That'll bring us down to about 30. That's why we need to upgrade a lot of these things that I'm just going around and randomly upgrading. Okay, I think we're kind of done in North America, I think. We've almost used all our money up anyway now, so in fact we have used all our money. Just have a quick whiz over to North America. I think there wasn't anything we had to do. We're at war with the Cherokee and the Iroquois now. Once they're gone, we're pretty much there. I think this is all, everyone's actually replenishing. We've spent all our money for replenishing over here. Yeah, I think it's really just a question of waiting the turn out. We will end the turn and then see what our enemies do. Okay, yeah, we took out Montreal, or Quebec rather, last turn, and we're moving down to take out the Iroquois territory. It's just the Iroquois, the Cherokee, and I think maybe a couple of the Huron-Wyandot up here. We'll leave the Plains nations alone, we'll leave them in peace. Okay, let's go back to Europe and we'll end the turn. Don't think there's anything else I want to do. No, I think we're pretty secure. I don't think there's anything that's going to cause us any problems. We may be able to get some interception battles if any of these guys move around and come towards us. That's quite possible. Let's end the turn. See what they do. Oh, we've still got some spies moving around, or rakes rather. See what the Ottomans do. They're still trying to steal our research. Oh, there we go. We will fight this. We're on a bridge, so this should be quite interesting. Again, I think his artillery will come on. These guys, we're going to have to use our cavalry against them. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4 cav. Okay, that's okay. We're a little heavy on light infantry. No pun intended. Of course, they can use their spikes in the ground, their stakes, to actually block bridges if we actually do have a bridge battle. It should be. They outnumber us vastly, actually, almost by 2,000. But we should still be able to deal with them. Oh, excuse me. Got a slight cold. I don't know if you can hear it when I'm speaking. But as you can see, a lot of these are really not up to much at all. The morale in particular is quite low. Well, not very low. 6, 7. Yeah, shouldn't have too much trouble here. That number is by almost 2,000, I think. Right, okay, that's the end of the episode. Thanks for your time watching. Hope you're enjoying the push towards India. We should be able to take out Turkey as well, I'm thinking. I think the Ottoman Empire will fall. We won't need to move any troops from Europe, I think, to take out the Marathas. We should have enough armies in North America once we've finished with the Iroquois and the Cherokee. It's still only about 1738, I think, so we've got another 4 turns to finish off in America, and then that'll give us 20 turns. The game ends in 1750. We've got 20 turns to attack the movables. That should be plenty. Okay, so bridge battle next, I'm hoping. We'll be speaking to you soon. Take care. Bye bye for now.